Good morning everyone. Thought I would bring you out here for a sunrise shoot at Dunnydeer, just outside of Inch in Aberdeenshire. It is one of my favourite locations in the Shire, especially at sunrise, especially the view from the top, which you can see right over what's known as the Gairy. Anyway, this is my first official vlog for my YouTube channel, and yeah, I've been wanting to do a proper one for quite a while. Did some earlier in the year, but they were too noisy with the wind, but hopefully I've improved that with a new lavalier mic. Anyway, let's head on up. And that there is Dunnydeer. So it's just an ancient hill fort with I think it's a 13th century tower house on top, but we'll see that once we get up closer. Okay, we're in the later phase of the building, which is I think the 13th century tower house. I believe it's one of the earliest in Scotland at its time. It was around about the late 1200s it was built, and it was built from stone of two previous hill forts. You can see the remains there, and these hill forts date from the Iron Age, and they're known as vitrified forts, or it's known as a vitrified fort because there was intense heat from fires that have partially melted the stone, formed two large rings around Dunnydeer. Over there in the background is Benahee. Mithertap is just shrouded in the cloud, I think there, or it's just out of sight. I've set up the camera, just changed position a little bit, and added on a 0.6 soft grad just to darken down the sky. And in order to capture the full dynamic range, I'm going to try bracketing exposures, taking 5 shots. And then we can bring them together in Lightroom. Well, I've decided to change the composition a little bit. There's quite a lot of cloud and mist and haze on the horizon, so I'm not sure the sun's just going to peek through, but I thought I would try this composition here. So you can probably see in the live view what I'm trying to go for. I might need to just tweak it a little, and I'm shooting at f14 in aperture priority mode, so I'm just going to bracket these exposures and see, just so that I can capture the detail in the foreground as well as in the sky. There are some nice clouds up there. You can see the blinkers. So I merge them all together in Photoshop. I know it usually takes 5, but usually end up blending maybe 2 or 3 images, which is just enough for what I require. But anyway, still a beautiful morning up here. Just come around to the front of the ruin and see, make a really nice sunset shot. There's the sun behind. I've seen a few shots like that, but yeah, I think what we'll do is probably pack up here and just wander on down to the woodland and see what we can get there. But yeah, quite happy I came out. It's always awkward getting out of bed at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, just to wander up a hill in the cold, the damp. But yeah, it's well worth it. So I've come down to the woodland to see if there's any shots. I've been following a lot of videos from Simon Baxter recently, and it's inspired me to think about, you know, just getting into the woodlands and seeing what shots are there. And Simon's shots are mainly sort of in the misty woodlands of, I think it's Yorkshire he's based in. And the shots that he gets are just amazing. And from his videos it just seems he spends a lot of time and dedication around maybe one particular shot and just alter the composition until he's happy with it. Anyway, this little clump of trees here, hidden within it is a recumbant stone circle. Now, these are very common in the northeast of Scotland, and I believe they're also common in the south of Ireland. I think that's right. But essentially, they're stone circles, so they would have extended into this field here. And at the top part, or the main part of the stone circle, is you get this. This isn't the biggest one. Biggest one's over by, I think it's Old Keeg, another part of the Shire, and I think that's one of the heaviest there possibly is. But you have this main stone at the top that's lying on its side and flanked by two stones, and who knows what they got up to here, whether they're ceremonial or whether they just had pagan and druidic parties in the Iron Age. But yeah, very, very interesting structures. A really good one is over by East of Corfeys. It's been a while since I've been there. I think I did a essay on it at one point, or part of an archaeology course. But yeah, there's a little bit of light in here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get anything. Might have been better first thing at sunrise. There's just a little bit of sunlight in there. It's not as dense as I thought it was down here. But anyway, set the camera up, have a play around, have a think, and see if there's a potential shot or two in here. Okay, couldn't quite find a shot with the stone circle in it, but I have found this interesting tree just here. It just catches my eye, and it's almost like a hand is just reaching out of the ground, and you can get, and all the branches in the upper part are just the fingers reaching out. And I think this is something that Simon does. He sees these images when he photographs the trees, and it really impresses me what you can see with a little bit of imagination. So I've tried to position the shot so that I'm not getting too much of the bright background in the shot. So a little bit light on the bottom half, and I'm doing this through 2-second timer, and quite liking the result. So I'm shooting at f8 in about a fifth of the second, and I'm shooting with the 18-135 lens, and couldn't quite get the autofocus to pick up the tree. I wasn't quite wanting to do that, so I had to manually focus the image just to make sure it's sharp throughout. And yeah, quite pleased with it. The trouble is, if I move anyway to the left or to the right, I end up either getting the trees in, or well, these two trees here at the side, I end up getting them in the shot, or if I move too far to the left, and then start to get blown out highlights from the background. Okay, I think I'm going to head back home now. Got the shots that I've wanted this morning, a few extras here in the woodland with the stone circle, and yeah, it's been interesting doing this vlog. Just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed joining me this morning on the shoot at Dunnydeer, and yeah, feel free to subscribe and leave a like or comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.